Hello friends, Hail Tails here. So today we're jumping into game 2 of League 2. We're going up against Team 42. Now it does look like they're going to be beating us in all the stats. That's going to be something we're relatively used to while going through the hell difficulty because our athletes are going to grow slower than their athletes. Now things I want to be looking for on this page in particular is their fight evade, as well as their harass rate, especially their harass rate when it comes to certain lanes, because that's going to help me understand which lanes are going to be pushing and pulling and in which direction. So it's looking like all right, it's looking like we're not going to be winning a lot of the harass no matter where we are, so we might want to think about pick and banning strong laning opponents. They're banning Bart in the top lane, which removes our tank option, our big tank option. So if we're looking for a tank, we're probably going to want to secure Wukong. With them taking out our tank option, what is something we don't think that we can deal with that we want to remove? I think I just want to get Niels out of the play. Just because I play a lot of Zealot, and Niels just destroys Zealot. But we also can take out Kamatachi, because he is everywhere and very annoying to deal with. And it is their best jungler. I think I'm going to take out Kamatachi first, because I'm totally fine facing Burial and Alubos. Hakuna's pretty annoying, but I think we'll be fine against him depending on our comp. But Kamatachi, I think, is a very good jungler for the AI to use. Taking out Elmi in the bot lane, which is very annoying. That was one of our safety picks down in the bot lane because we like to push towers a lot. Their AD carry has a much higher harass rate than us. It's about 10% higher, so we're probably going to be losing the harass game. So in that bot lane, the scariest character they have is going to be Niels. So I think we're going to take Niels out so we don't have to deal with him. Interesting. Wolfgang in the top lane. Alright. So they have a hybrid in the top lane. I think I'm actually going to lock in my bot lane right now. And I think I'm bringing in Deep Space, and I think I'm bringing in Pasai. Deep Space is going to help us out with our field harassing, or our field attacking, since we're probably going to be losing the harassing game itself. Don't need to worry about picking our jungler right now because they only have one of our 3 options that they can take away from us. Mid lane is also in the same boat. They can take away 2 options, which is fine, but we can always fall back onto Fatty White if we just throw a tank in the mid lane. Okay, so let's go Deep Space. And actually, let's go Wukong. Let's just get Wukong guaranteed right there. Hakuna. Then they're not going to go Tiger Boy with Wukong on the enemy team. They're going Polulu. So the shielding is going to be difficult to break through, but that's okay. So we do want to lean more into heavy-based damage if they're going to be doing 2 tanks with Polulu in the back. Now, based off of their selections for AD carry, we're going to want to ban the one that we think is going to be the most damage-oriented or the most difficult to deal with. And since they have Polulu, we'll probably end up banning Omaha, but we got to pick first. I think we're going to want to try to countering their tankiness. We can debuff them down instead of trying to go Pasai. I don't know. Alright. We're going Zhu for the debuffing. My turn to ban. Let's go ahead and take Omaha out of the equation here. They're taking Dylan out of the equation. My turn to pick here. Tiger Boy might just be a hilarious pick. That can really be beneficial to us. And then we'll last pick our jungler. Okay, we're picking Tiger Boy in the mid lane. They're going to go Priestess, and they're probably going to go, what's his face, the Gambler? Nope, they're going to do neither. Oh, that's not a fun combo. It's okay. We have Wukong as our tank, so he doesn't get affected by Fragile. Tiger Boy is going to be useful for at least shutting down 1 round of Zhang Li, hopefully every time. So in our jungle, though. What do we want to do? We can go... So, with the picks that we have for our jungler, we can either go frontline tanky option with Zealot, and he's not tanky in the sense of super beefy. He's tanky in the sense of you're adding 2 extra things that the AI might hit. We can also go Aurelio and control the flow of our initiations, as well as some counter jungling. Aurelio is very good at being able to pick when you guys want to initiate and make something out of nothing. Lubos is good at dueling and taking people down, if that's something I think that I want to do, which might actually not be a bad idea, though I don't have him leveled up. Or of course we can just fall back onto our beautiful pirate princess. Okay, let's bring the duelist in. Let's get this going. Now, metals should be fun. I'm going to take economy out. I'm going to throw KDA in. Item-wise, I had gone through most of my heroes and changed some of their items that I felt necessary. In this match, I don't have anything in particular that I have to watch out for. So I think these are all fine for right now. This order's okay. I might want to swap handheld telescope. No, we're just going. Okay, we're launching in. We did just click that without remembering which jungle path we're pathing towards, so we're going to have to figure that out going through, but that's all right. It's also up to 10 energy, so there's a good chance that our junglers just end up in the middle lane. But we'll have to see. Now, if we look our attention down towards the bot lane, we're losing the harass game a little bit, but we did just get another hit off, which is good. Our top laners are going to be pretty close together. Mid lane's just going to be a wet noodle fight towards when we get into the actual battles. Palulu is very annoying to gank. She is just ungodly tanky when it's just her on the earlier games, because she's just going to continuously heal herself. Barbarian runes is an interesting thing. Gold rush going on in the mid lane. Runic ward all around. That might persuade us from actually initiating. They really just going to try to pump up Palulu? That's fine. Okay, so we got Thunderfinger and Static Lightning here. On top of our missile barrage, we can also use... Who do we want to mess with, if anybody? So one thing we do have is the Descent. So we can cause a big fight down here if we really want to. Ooh, that's a 58. How much damage is Missile gonna go through with that shield? A decent amount. Do I want to risk bludgeon bashing that? $65. We're gonna risk bludgeon bashing this guy. If we miss, that's fine. Okay, we didn't miss. Awesome. We're gonna descent straight on down. Get this 3v1 going for 4 rounds. Now, we might kill depending on how our targeting goes, but if we don't kill, hopefully we push them back without both of our bot laners going back. It's okay if one of our bot laners goes back, but we want one in the lane to be pushing. Ooh, that miss. Oh, a double miss. That's unfortunate. We could have got a double kill if we didn't get a double miss right there. That's all right. So we got 1 kill. It's going to push the other guy back. Only one of our bot laners is going back. We'll end turn here. We'll get the push going there. Their top laner is going to get a free push onto our tower, but that's okay. You should only be able to do 2 damage. Oh, he's doing 3. That's actually bad. 3 was kind of annoying because we didn't even get as many hits off in the bot lane, but that's all right. We got to be a little scared here because Hakuna is going to be placed relatively close to our mid laner if we push up 1 more and he comes down. But I think we're fine. Runic shield in the bot lane. They have a 6 cost initiate, so we do have to be worried about that. Nope. Okay, they're warming up. We have perfect opportunity, but that's not going to do anything here. Also have an initiate on the top lane, which isn't going to do something. We can Tiger Boy prepare for action initiate on the bot lane, though. That could be wild. But my perfect opportunity is not close enough to get him in, but I can Knight's Oath this. Oh, but then I can't prepare. No, I can. Ooh. Ooh. Okay. That's fine by me. Grr. Grr. Should bring all 4. Okay, cool. So we threw the Knight's Oath on to our bot laner to make sure that we get dragged into this fight. And now it's going to be 5 rounds. Obviously, we used our other card to reduce the amount of energy it takes to use an initiation card by 2, so it let us do the entire combo. Once again, we're looking to either kill one or send both back to base. It's looking like we're probably going to end up sending both back to base. I don't think... Ooh, that was a big hit right there. Oof! Okay, we're slapping people hard. Oh! Deep Space just slapping people. Alright, so we used a lot on the bot lane here, but that also gives us a good amount of clear jungles to mess with, and we're not close enough to use these effectively. Cool, so we're going to use the clear jungle on Lubos because he had Poacher, which is going to give us bonus to that. We'll probably Thunderfinger mid lane, Static Lightning them as well, possibly. We can also just Perfect Tempo. Yeah, sure, why not? Static Lightning them as well. Get that going. Send them back so they're not pushing our mid lane as heavily. Do I want to participate in this fight? I think I do. Our bot laner might die, though. Do I risk it for the biscuit? 185, 140, 775 as opposed to 366, 218, 228 versus 2k and almost 3k. God, I don't know if we could beat Hakuna. I do not know if we can beat Hakuna. But I do want to fight for this. They might run away because of the number. Yep. I'm pretty sure they might have been able to get that, depending on how the RNG for targeting went. But that's alright. So we're getting our push in the bot lane, which is absolutely great. We're keeping their pressure in the bot lane to a minimum. Their top laner is getting a little bit of pressure on our turret. So is their mid laner, but nothing to worry about. Now in this situation, our bot lane is going to collide with our jungler here, and we might be able to do something. We might be... Ooh, that's annoying. Runic Ward, big there. Gold Rush in the mid lane. Those shields are going to get bigger and bigger as the game goes on, and that's just going to get more and more obnoxious. So I can Static Lightning and then dive on top. The initiation is going to bring in everybody. Is that something I want to do? I can also summon Herald, break the top bot tower here soon. That's gonna be... Okay, let's do it. Okay, let's do it. Bada bing. Bada bing. Bada bing. Bada bing. Almost takes that down. Do I care? I can bludgeon bash and attempt to hit that, but I don't think that's going to be as useful as double trebling. Initiate on the bot. Once again, we're just trying to get these two guys to go back to base. If they're not in the lane, they're not making as much money as they can be. They're not getting it in my way, and then of course they're leaving the tower open for damage. So, we don't care about the kills as much as we care about both of them just getting back to base, but Deep Space is just doing insane amounts of damage right now, so we are totally good on the kills there. We're going to get that top, we're going to get this bottom tower. We'll aggressive push because it costs 0, obviously. Get them closer up, we'll summon Harrow, we Poacher. There's just not close enough jungle camps to really take advantage of Poacher here, but that's okay, we're going to clear jungle. We'll clear the farthest ones away so that he doesn't waste time walking all the way over there. Summon Herald down in the bot lane. We should be able to get this kill, hopefully. Hopefully. Now, top lane, we don't have to worry about. Money's pretty much even. We're slightly ahead. Wolfgang did just pick up his item, though, so he could be scary in this fight. But besides Cash, they're 1,000 behind. Hakuna's 1.5 almost behind, so I'm going to participate in the fight. Of course, we're getting the reward there. That's completely fine. Bot tower is destroyed, so we got our first tower money there. We're to look to continue to push in the bot lane. We're going to Knight's Oath our mid laner. Yeah, we're going to Knight's Oath our mid laner because it's one more round, so it's 10 to 10. If it was, I mean, it's 10 to 9. If it was 10 energy to 10 energy, I would probably Knight's Oath our bot lane. But since it's 10 to 9, there's one more round before the person gets to go. I mean, the AI gets to go, so that means Deep Space is going to go back to base, heal back up to full, and it's only going to be our support. And if they waste the jump on to them then, that's fine by me. So we'll Night Oath our mid laner here just in case, because he's going to just be sticking there in the mid lane for the rest of his days. Now, good Mischief. No, that's too far away. Farm control if we wanted to. PvE jungle in this situation is not useful. Pushing is fine, but I don't think it's going to be something I want to do. Actually, if this hits, nope. Okay, if poke hit, we might have been able to push that even further, but that's fine. We're not going to use push because Deep Space is going back, and we don't want our support that far into enemy lines, so we don't need to worry about anything else. I could farm control, but I feel like that's going to be a waste. We're actually just going to summon Herald, throw that onto one of these towers, but we're going to, we'll summon it at the top. Okay. And we're going to end our turn here, just because there's nothing I particularly want to do. And the battle map's going to shift pretty heavily here in a second. So we want to be on our best behavior when it comes to making educated decisions, so we don't want to go all the way down to 0. Perfect opportunity here is completely fine. Completely fine. That does bring our boy in, because I did Knight's Oath him, which, you know, I could have also thought about in that situation. I don't care about who I hit, because I'm not going to kill anybody, but we'll see. We'll hit the lowest just in case for some reason RNG's on our side, but it's looking like they're going to get 2 kills back here, so our momentum's going to be halted for a second, but that should be fine. Most of our strength is in our bot lane anyways, and Deep Space is only going to get stronger and stronger as the game goes on, so we also might not lose both of these guys, it's looking like, which is very nice. We're just going to be losing Tiger Boy. Cool. Cool. So their damage is not very high. They wasted perfect opportunity to get 1 kill, which is a lot of energy to use for 1 kill. But it does leave my jungler in a weird situation on the map right now. I could technically duel Polulu, because Polulu can't physically kill me. But can I actually break through her shield is the problem. That might just be a really weird idea. We have the Descent if we wanted to jump on the mid lane, but I just don't see that being necessary. Ooh, prepare for action's big here, especially with the Descent in hand. Okay, we're gonna indestructible here. And we're gonna missile. And let's just get this guy low, but not all the way back. We're gonna end turn there, so we go 1 turn before he does and 2 turns before Dragon. Having both the Descent in my hand as well as having the precision airstrike and prepare for action means that I can have a lot of fun if they push out, which they're not going to, which is completely fine. If I Knight's Oath Tiger Boy, things can get scary again. I do want him going back if I can help it, but doesn't look like I'm going to. I can stick to the plan, the Descent, and actually spend my gold here on Knight's Oath and Thunderfinger, setting up for Dragon. Oh gosh, I'm going to be doing Dragon with a jungler who's very low. Interesting. All right, let's do it. Let's see. So instead, let's focus on dropping these guys' health bars. It's going to be a 5v5. I could try to just drop Wolfgang's health bar a little bit here. But I don't want to drop it too far because I don't want him going back to base. We can also try to fuck with Polulu a little bit, but she's in the back lane, probably not going to get hit. We can also go Psy. Try to start pushing Psy's health down a little bit there. Definitely get a Static Lightning and Thunderfinger, but who are we going to Static Lightning? We should have Thunderfingered first because that would have hit a bunch of people, but we're not thinking about it, so. Thunderfinger you, Static Lightning Wolfgang so that we can get that down, stick to the plan, the Descent, confirm, and leave these up because I don't need them. Alright, let's see how this dragon fight goes. There's a decent chance they don't actually engage on the dragon fight, but I feel like they're definitely going to, especially with Runic Ward and our jungler's at half HP. And Wukong's also at half HP. So things can get kind of dicey here. But we're still fighting because we have the advantage. Yep, perfect, thank you. Gimme, gimme, gimme. Ooh, aggressive push in the bot lane's a great card to pull. Having the Descent here keeps us safe from a Hakuna. But they might dive on one round early. Yep. Okay. This will be exciting. Ooh. 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 That leaves out... Oh, okay. I see. I see. I don't think we get triple killed, but I'm pretty sure we get double killed. Ooh, Hakuna with the AoE. Yep. Let's see here. I'm going to turn this on 8 speed. Do we get double killed? There's no way we get double killed, right? There's no way we get double killed here. Apparently they're not going to kill 2 of us if they keep missing that way. Okay, 2 of us survived. Easy. That is lovely. Absolutely lovely. Dominant Onslaught out of the way for a second. This brings us into a weird situation because we have literally nothing going on. We can initiate on the top lane if we wanted to. Nobody's dead except for Tiger Boy. If I initiate in the top lane, I can almost kill top lane tower. We can double Static Lightning and then initiate, which is completely fine by me. We aggressive push just to get them slowly but surely farther out. We are going to actually push as well. Static Lightning twice on Wolfgang. Initiate on the top lane. Okay, we're going to missile him as well. And then initiate. See if we can get a kill back here. No tower. No tower. Oh, come on, Wukong. You're not supposed to be missing. Ooh. Nice. Cool, cool, cool. Okay, so we get a kill back, which is great. We're also going to be able to use the dragon up here. Get that down to 3. Clear the jungle. Which one's worth more? That one. Got you. We're saving 1 energy. They also have 1 energy, so we'll be going at the same time. The ending to the team fight or game-ending team fight's happening in 24 rounds. We'll see if we can end it beforehand. Especially now that our top laner just destroyed the tower. We have 2 lanes now pushing into their nexus itself. Our bot lanes are both going back. He can't close out the game because he doesn't have one of our inner turrets down. If I can get them at weird health limits, we might close out the game, but it's going to be difficult with our top laner and our jungler just sitting above the 40% threshold for going back. Get indestructible. Knight's Oath, Bludgeon Bash, Missile. Look to close out. We're definitely indestructible. I'm gonna Knight's Oath our top laner. I think I'm gonna end my round. I don't think I'm gonna use another missile here. I want them to push out farther, really see what I can actually get going on. Okay. Now, with this, I can Static Lightning, missile somebody, get them relatively low, then attempt to close out game if I think it was necessary, but all of my guys are currently injured, and we're pushed into their base in the top. So I can aggressive push in the bot lane. I can do another push if I wanted to as well. Or start pushing on this guy a little bit. Precision strike him, get another missile in our hand. Missile him. Leave him up now. Push, end turn. I end the turn with 5 energy over his 4, so I get to go 1 round before him. They're all going back. They're just continuously going back to base at such high health percentages. It's getting very annoying here. I do not want to initiate in the bot lane. I don't think that's going to be a 3v3 that I'm going to win. We do start the game-ending team fight in 7 rounds, so my health bars need to figure it out. If I initiate and I die, that sucks. But if I initiate in the bot lane and I don't die, things can get spicy, because I'll most likely have to go back with my characters no matter what. But the real question is, can they kill me in that time? And the real answer is yes, they can. But maybe I do it. Can't hit with mischief on Hakuna. Could missile and then initiate. I'm going to initiate first, though. Do I really want to initiate this fight, though? They're so low. Ooh, we can descent. That could work. Okay, let's do it. We're descending down. We're gonna hopefully our number advantage outweighs the fact we're all at half HP. It really just depends on who we actually start targeting down, guys. So we really gotta target somebody down properly. They have so much health. This was such a bad idea. All right, come on, deep space. Target the right guys. You got this, bro. Oh god. Oh god. We are spreading out our damage too much. This is not gonna work. This is not gonna work. Come on. Yes? Yes. Perfect. Okay, so none of our guys died. It did not push their bot lane into 40% HP, but it did push all 4 of our guys. So all of our guys are going back to base 1 round before they have energy to do anything. So they're not going to be able to take advantage of that. We might be able to kill that guy. No, because we're not going to be able to double missile. Is it even worth it then? Yeah. Got him kind of close. I need 1 more missile. 354. Anyways, so us going back, everyone goes back here. Have full HP for this upcoming fight, and possibly, depending on what their bot laners do, they might not. They might be going in with half HP. Palulu might be going in with half HP. Killing Tiger Boy here is completely fine. Go for it. Tiger Boy's not going to be able to do enough damage to anybody to send them back to base anyways, so that is just a goal to give to them, which is completely fine. They're up. Let's get it going. Okay, so nobody's going anymore. There's going to be no cards played. The final team fight's going to happen before that. Our harass in the bot lane might... Ah! Come on, don't hit him again. Okay, so we're all going in. Full HP because it's the final team fight, so me going back didn't even matter. I forgot about that part, but that's all right. This is just coming down to who's better, who's got more gold, and whose items are going to work out. I think I might armor reduction Hakuna, to be 100% honest here. To be 100% honest here, we might armor reduction Hakuna, because he is very annoying. Or might do it to Wolfgang. No, we're going to hit the backline. Gonna hit the backline just in case Deep Space has great aim. Okay, we're gonna let this go at ×8 just because we don't really need to watch it. Yep, cool. Deep Space, as long as he takes 1 more shot in the backline, we're completely fine. Our gold is just significantly higher than theirs in a couple key areas. Their mid laner is smoking our mid laner though, so Palulu is definitely an obnoxious pick, but it was never anything for us to worry about. The fact that we got to the final team fight here is actually pretty annoying. We definitely could have played our game a little bit better card-wise and finished the game much earlier. But, you know, it's all right. This is a much easier game than our first round in League 2, so hopefully it's smooth sailing just like this one for the rest of it. But there's that match down. So that's our second victory here in League 2, a much cleaner victory than the first game, so that's good to see at the very least. Now, MVP-wise, I'm assuming Deep Space. Definitely. His damage was just absolutely nasty. Perfect. 3, 0, and 8. 42.2% of our damage. 100% kill participation. We played through the bot lane there like we normally do. Even though our bot laners were at a stat disadvantage up against theirs, we were able to make sure that we kept pressure on and we didn't fall behind. We gave up our mid lane as soon as we saw Palulu in the enemy lane. We knew they weren't going to be able to do too much with Palulu. Jungle wise, we didn't do too well in our jungle pick. We like to do a lot more counter jungling. Lubos isn't a counter jungler. He was purely a pick to fight Hakuna, as well as being able to jump around and get into fights with Knight's Oath, though that did come to bite us in the butt at one point, but that's all right. Cool. All right, yeah, deep space was able to just go on through. Now their bot lane wasn't slouching. It's just we were able to make a little more plays, and we focused more on just getting pressure all around the map when it comes to killing turrets. Remember, killing turrets is super important because it's just going to boost our gold like crazy. We are never behind in gold. We were always getting turrets down. We won every objective fight just based off of numbers and hit point advantage because the computer does not like to fight with either a numbers advantage, and by numbers advantage, both how many characters are participating, and also the difference between gold on each hero. The computer doesn't like fighting losing battles like that, even if they probably could have won a couple of the team fights. But there's that match for us. Now, I was thinking about going through all of the routine week stuff in different videos. If that's something you guys are interested, let me know. Or I can also just skip over this because I know this is a lot of talking and a lot of just expose that you guys might not even care about. But it does look like most of our heroes got all of the medals. Nice. Our mid laner didn't do too much, but that's fine. That's fine. We also have to focus on their breakthrough because we did not gain a kill in the mid lane before the 45th round, so we got to remember that. Wukong going up to the hero, into the veteran. We got intermediate and Lubos. Deep space will be veteran soon. On our Miss Ju, Lady Bird Ju is also going to be intermediate soon. All right, but I think that's where we're going to end the video today. The next one, we might upload a next video coming in a couple of days for our next match, though I am trying to get a beginner's guide down and get that out for people, because I know in the community, when it comes to Esports Godfather, people are looking for a lot more tutorial-based stuff, so I'm thinking about doing that. If you guys are interested in that, let me know down in the comments below. But outside of that, I will see you guys in the next episode. Thanks for staying to the very end. Bye!